places like Indonesia, a very large country, of course, exciting market. And I wondered how you're approaching this, given that as well you have so many people who aren't part of the formal financial system.
Well, thanks you asked this. Not only digitalization, Paul, but Indonesia, very big country and very big retail market. And this is actually the potential that we already addressing and developing. Let me start just to give you some number. How is the speed of development, acceleration, so to speak, of the national economic and financial digital? I'm not talking about the FinTech, because FinTech is one of the national digital economy and finance. Just let give you some number. E-commerce last year and this year growing by 48.4%, and even accelerated at the back of the COVID. FinTech, the electronic money, the use of electronic money, growing by 35.7%, 35.7. Digital banking. What I mean digital banking is any services of the banking through the online, whether transfer, opening account, whether any banking service, not digital banking, not the institution of digital, but digital banking services of the banking through the virtual online and digital. How much is growing? 30%. 30%. So Indonesia, very fast acceleration of national digital economy and finance. FinTech, digital banking, e-commerce growing, all of them. That's number one that I want to give you. Second, why is that? In May 2019, 10 months before the COVID, central bank, I spent 5 months to formulate this. May 2019, we issue what we call it our vision of digitalization of the payment system to integrate the whole national economic and financial digital. We push very hard for the banking to be digital, and then we already see the result. We also push the FinTech as well as the e-commerce. But Paul, we do not want them to walk there alone. So we want them to walk together. This is where digital payment system, our vision, addressing. Paul, there is no economic and financial transaction, without going through payment system, right? Paul, right? But at the end of the day, through the payment system. So we digitalize our payment system to integrate. Now that's why we already integrate. How we do that? In the front end, in August 2019, we issue what we call it QR, Quick Response Indonesian Standard. This is the global standard, EMV standard, but this is Indonesian version. So our QR can also talk with QR in UK. After, of course, we have a cross-border agreement. And we already do that. We are doing now with Thailand, with Malaysia, and soon with Singapore and the Philippines. Our QR Indonesian standard is the front end wherever people transaction. I'm coming from the hometown, Paul. A small market there, traditional market. I ask my staff, I do not know how you do it, but when I get home, I do not want to bring money. I just want to bring my cell phone using QR Indonesian standard. And voila, now it's already done. That's on the QR Indonesian standard. Second, what's the language to integrate the services of the payment system from digital banking, the FinTech, the e-commerce, the open banking in UK. But we do take another route. We standardize our national standard open application programming interface payments. And I just launched this year, August this year. Why August? 17th of August is our national, celebration of independence. We announced it. So Indonesia now only one language, what we call it SNAP, SNAP, just SNAP. This one language for payment services linkage between digital banking, e-commerce, fintech. So this is integration, Paul. This is already integration. Not only QR Indonesian standard in the front end, but end to end. Now using same language, SNAP, what we call it. Third, we are building retail fast payment 24/7, real time, and what we call it BI fast, Bank Indonesia fast payment. I will announce end of this year, December. A number of banks already signing for joining the first batch. This is 24/7, real time. So this will be like a toll road for retail transaction settlement. This is BE fast payment. Fourth, what we do to consolidate our industry. I do not want to have shadow banking in Indonesia. All of the financial service, the payment services need to be integrated in the financial institution or the payment system institution. And we already issue and we are already consolidated our national industry of the payment system. There is three classes, the systemic, critical, and general. And we ask them to work together, whether through cross ownership or through business arrangement. So this is the ecosystem of industry, Paul. We are seeing now even growing unicorn, and they are integrated. For example, we are seeing GoPay, Gojek, one of the biggest, now is also joining with Tokopedia. GoPay is on the payment system. Tokopedia is on the retail, the e-commerce. Now they are joining, and they also joining with other bank. And other that, Bukalapak also joining, making. So there is a ecosystem of industry that linking digital banking, fintech, and the e-commerce. They are forming the national championship in the integration end to end.